Hi guys, this video is called flashback. Yes, I want us to flashback. Let us flashback and remember the past. It is always, we are always told to forget the past, but today we are going to remember the past and flashback and see what God has done to us, what battles He has bought, where He has taken us from, where He's reached us to this day, where we are at the moment. Where are we? We are very far. If it were not for God, where would we be? And guys, this camera is shaking. Let me try to balance it. This camera is shaking. Let me balance this camera. Wow. Guys, God has taken us from very far. Remember the times. Remember the times. Remember the times when you did not even have food to eat. Remember the time when you would scratch your head asking, where will I get a meal? Remember that time? That time is not there anymore. God has fought those battles, and today you have food on the table, your children eat, your children go to school, your children are grown up, you dress, you have got so many. Do you remember the time, guys, when you did not have 3 outfits to change? Why did I even say 3? 2. You used to have an outfit that you could wear, and okay, you could have maybe another one for tomorrow, but you have to wash at night. Am I speaking to people of today? Is there someone who went through that situation when you could not even have outfits to change? Like you had one dress to wear on a Sunday, and that dress, guys, had to be washed every other day because you wear it. Why did I even say Sunday? It is, we used to call it Sunday dress because it was used to be the Sunday best. It is the only dress you could wear to church. And every Sunday, people would identify you with your dress. When they see from a distance and they see that dress, they know that is you because they knew you with one dress. And guys, that time came and went. God has taken you from there. There was that time that you could not even raise school fees for your children. And children used to be asked to go home and get fees every now and then. God removed you from there. There was that time that you could not even afford to pay rent. Rent of very few shillings, of very little money, but you couldn't even afford. But God took you from there. Remember the times. Guys, remember those times. Please subscribe to this channel. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. If you remember the times of the past, guys. Remember the time when your parents used to be very tough on you, and you could not even get to breathe. Remember the times. Remember the times when you got a boyfriend and he cheated on you, left, right, and center. Remember the times. God removed you from that situation. Remember the time when you could not even enter a supermarket. I remember that time myself when I could see people come out of the supermarkets with paper bags. And I could say, oh, I wish I could one day enter a supermarket. Remember the times. Remember that time. Do you remember, guys? Please subscribe. Remember the times you could not even afford to buy clothes for your children or your child, and they used to have 1 or 2 or 3, just that, and the shoes, and you could see the neighbors' children with nice outfits, and you were wondering, when will my children dress this way? Remember the times. Remember the times, guys. Remember the times that rains could fall. It was the season of rains, and it would fall on you at the bus stop while queuing, or sometimes waiting for a bus that would not come because of the rains, the traffic jam, and you would be held up there in the rains up to midnight without even getting transport because you did not even have transport. You could not even operate. Remember the times, guys. Remember the times when you could cook one meal today, tomorrow, and the following day. One meal because you did not have anything to change, any foods to change. Remember the times that you could run out of rice, and you keep, as you fetch to the rice from the rice bucket, and you could just measure with your eyes and say, I only have for tomorrow. and after tomorrow I don't know where I'll get something to feed myself with or my children with. Remember the times, guys. Remember the times that he could run away from the landlord as he comes to knock at the door at the end of the month when you don't have rent, knowing that you even haven't paid for the previous month. Remember the times, guys. Remember the times that you did not even have 2 cooking pots, and you could cook the veggies in one pot and then empty those veggies in order to access the cooking pot to do the ugali or the other meal.